fussing and hollering and screaming. And child, just came back from a fresh vacation, enjoying myself. Oh, before we get from the FOE, cause we did T-Money down, let me go ahead and show y'all my gift. Yes, my gift bag for the FOE trip. So this is exclusive from inside the cruise, y'all. Now, granted, I don't know if they showed y'all the bags or the contents on the inside, but you know the newsroom was definitely in the building, so we was able to partake, and we got some items here for the newsroom. All right, so as y'all see, a nice little tote. I'm sure these ladies and gentlemen use this on the cruise in the Bahamas. Where else did they go? I think I saw Nassau and something else. They went 2 places, but I'm sure they utilized this when they hit the mainland and did their mini excursions. Okay, shout out to FAMU. All right, so let's get into these things. So first things first. All right, we have the FOE tumbler, and it says all ship. It's a FOE trip. Shout out to the slogans. Shout out to Glam, iCali, and Aunt Tracy for putting this all together. That's Glam, iCali, and Aunt Tracy. Shout out to the trip committee. Shout out to the trip committee. All right, we got our FOE tumbler for the cruise. And then we got the glow light, as y'all saw at nighttime. Oh, shit. Let me go ahead and turn it on, child. Damn, I done popped it. Oh, and poetic. Okay, poetic too. So as y'all saw for the glow light night, honey, they had the glow lights all around their necks and stuff. I guess some of them had small necks. But they had these glow lights around their necks and around their wrists. So as y'all know, some of these ladies got some small necks, honey, as we can see, baby. Yeah, we see they got some small necks and some small wrists. Oh, that's a bracelet. I saw some of them around the neck, so I don't know how it got there, but I saw some of these around the necks as well. Shout out to the small neck committee. Let's keep moving right along. In nice fashion, they definitely had the shot o'clock. You put it around your neck, and throughout the day, honey, you able to, hand it to me. Hand it to me. Boom, bow, get right to it. It goes around your neck. You can keep up with it, baby. And you can definitely take your libations throughout the entire day. Let's move right along. It's a duck. You have been ducked, honey. Nice little, great little adventure / game / promotion and all those great things. Yes, you have been ducked. Manny was ducked. So on the back of it, it says, "You're in luck." Oh, you're lucky duck. You have just found an FOE duck. Look us up. We'd love for you to be a part of our FOE family. TikTok name, Miss Nitra. The ship, Carnival Cruise / the name of the ship, and the date, which was this past weekend. Shout out to the FOE family, and Manny definitely was ducked. So I will definitely be passing this on my next excursion. I will be passing this duck on. You have to pay it forward when you've been ducked, okay? You have to pay it forward. And no, I don't drive a Jeep Wrangler. I don't drive a Jeep Wrangler. But shout out to all the Jeeps out there that have been ducked. All right, let's move right along. So I know y'all heard so much about the hangover kits. So here is one of the hangover kits, and as you see, it had all of the festivities in there to bring you back from a nice hangover. Now this kit, I was a little unsure. The pink packaging, the needle and thread, I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Now, it got some Q-tips, a hair barrette, things to tie your hair up, and some more things. This is a little lotion right here. That's a little lotion right there. But again, emergency, so you never know. You never know when you have to sew something up, get something out your ears, tie your hair up, put a little lotion on, and all the great things. That's a handy kit. Yeah, shout out to the FOE. They definitely put it together. Let's continue to go into here. All right, we got a bag tag. Nice little bag tag that you screw on, baby, to keep up with your stuff. Bags won't go nowhere. Bag tag. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, the lanyard. When you on the cruise ship, if you saw the ladies wearing this is their lanyard, okay? And it definitely came with the itinerary. So the lanyard had the itinerary on there so that the people would know exactly what was going down each day. So shout out to the FOE and the lanyard, honey. Shout out to them. It says, use this to carry my sign and sell card from poolside to bar stool, from casino to shops, and in between. Until we return 10 and full of FOE memories, Bahamas 2025. Now, the itinerary that the FOE definitely went through, and I was privy with this little, little bit right here. The itinerary, Thursday, 12 to 5 p.m., it was the welcome party. Manny was at the welcome party. Friday, 9 a.m., sail away day. Manny was at the sail away day. Shout out to the FOE. Now, this is where things got a little tricky because once they left me in my custody, shit just went uphill or downhill depending on your angle. So Saturday, when the action started Friday. Oh, Jesus, what day did the action start for them? Child, Jesus, what day did it start? Oh, hopefully it wasn't Friday. Because I left them in good spirits. I really, really did. I left them in good spirits. I told them, don't go up there complaining. Have a good time and leave your drama and your problems at home. Okay? Now, I don't know if they listen, but that's what I told them. So, Saturday, day 2 of the action. 12 to 4, Port of Nassau. Oh, this is the itinerary, girl. This is where they went to, so I'll be able to tell y'all in a minute. Okay. So, Saturday, 12 to 4 p.m. Have your ass back on the ship by 3 or 2. They was in the port of Nassau. They was in the Nassau. Saturday. Sunday, day 3 of the festivities. 12 a.m. until was a sea day. That meant they spent the whole day on the sea, getting to know each other. And we know how that went. All right. And Monday, 12 to 4 p.m. Port Canaveral. Wait, hold on. I missed something. Wait. So they only went to the Nassau. Okay, so they went to this. So they had 2 days at sea, 1 day on land, and then they got back Monday, 12 to 4. Okay, so I do see why they want to do a 5-day trip now. Okay, got you. Okay, so they are bumping up the next trip to a 5-day cruise. So y'all make sure y'all tune in for the next cruise that FOE going to, because the next one will be a 5-day cruise. Okay, so shout out to this. And being that I already got my stuff, I'm somewhat already prepared. I'm somewhat already prepared. Okay, let's get on into this. We got some more stuff. Let's see. Oh, we got some snacks in here. We got some snacks. Y'all know Manny get the munchies. So these cheese its is a go-to because, baby, I like the cheese, I like the crunch, and I like everything that's up in here. So the cheese its is a go-to, baby. As well as your sweets, honey. You need the sweets. We got some Starbursts. I already ate the Rice Krispie treats with M&Ms on top. I already ate them, child. I ate them as soon as I saw it out the box. But this is the rest of the sweets. I don't really get into sweets like that, so that's why all this left. But when it comes to them M&Ms and that Rice Krispie treat, baby, tore that up. So that was my only cheat, because I don't get into that many sweets. So that was my only cheat, was the Rice Krispie treat. And then a straw. Ooh. All right. Okay, let me put my goodies back up so I know where they at, honey. I know where they at, so that when I get ready to sail away, I can grab my bag and go, honey. Because I'm already ready now, baby. I'm ready to get on the cruise. And as we hear, it will be NDA signed for the next cruise. So if y'all have not learned how to write in cursive, you might want to go ahead and learn how to write in cursive because the next cruise will be NDA signed. So it does come with your signature and you would have to do it in cursive. You have to print your name and then you have to sign it in cursive. So definitely go ahead and learn that now. Go ahead, Velvet.
Hey, Manny.
Yes.
Oh, real quick before you move on, can we get an update?
On what?
Your documentary.
So we're currently waiting on Rick to finish that TV magic of it all. And so as soon as they're ready, you all will be ready.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yes. Oh, it's definitely in the works. They're putting that TV magic on it and all of those great things. So that should be here any moment now. Any moment. But we're not in a rush per se. But yes, any moment. Yes, any moment. We do want it to be done right. We want it to look right. We want the editing to be right. We do want it all to be right. Okay. All right. So let's move on to our next story. In the theme of abuse. Now, granted, I was not here for this. I was not privy to it all. But apparently, Leola, and y'all know our hearts and our minds are still with Leola in this time because it does take time. But it was brought to the newsroom's attention that Leola has been getting backlash to the tune where she feels as if she may be being abused. Now, let's take a listen. Ooh, let me turn my speaker on. You say what Leola do? Well, I don't know. We will get to it. Maybe y'all have already been there. Y'all know I'm a couple of days behind. So buckle up. Buckle up, honey. Ooh.
Y'all are terrible people sometimes, and I know that. Y'all are terrible people sometimes, and I know that there's some good ones. I know there's some good ones, but you all don't understand. We get offline, I get offline, and I cry, and I just wish I could do everything I could to knock this away and make it go away, but I have to go through it because I have children that need to be strong, and I need to be strong for it. I have things to do, but what y'all don't understand is that we are struggling, and for those of us who are saying stop using us as your virtue signaling, as your way to try and come out on top because you lost. AJ lost. She lost against breaking, and then she wants to use that kind of stuff, and then in return, then I get pulled into something, and then you're taking away the fact that HB is a nice person. She's a cool person. She's yeah, we get into our things, but we're women, but we know how to go toe to toe without being nasty to one another. And I was so happy to be around her and around these people in real life, and they don't do this to us. We're real people. I'm not a character. I'm nothing. My whole life has been lived around my dad and my love for my dad and my reverence for my family, and you guys are just using it as a joke. I'm Trina, F you. And I hope I'm not praying for you because I don't know what you believe. I'm not praying for you. I have nothing good to say, but I'm not praying for you. Because anything that you do in life, because of your hatred and because of your disgusting behavior, your fellow Black women, nothing ever will good happen for you. Not even your fellow Black women, just women in general, nothing good will ever happen for you. Because I've been young and now I'm old, but I've yet to see the righteous forsaken or his seed beg bread. And so nothing good will happen for y'all. Like, leave us alone. We just want to grieve in the way that we know how. We just want to grieve. So, I'll pray for me and mine. And the way that the world's looking, y'all better get saved, but I don't even care.
So our hearts definitely go out to Leola during this time. There is no time limit with these situations. As I say, best practice, help people work through situations, not cause added stress and harm to them. Majority of us should be well aware of things that she may be dealing with if she is free to tell us when she has made us aware, so we should know. And we try to use some compassion and care when dealing with her. Things can be triggering, things can bring memories, things can bring forth a reaction. Was that a question to everybody, Asia baby? Was that a question? I'm not understanding. Was it a question for me or the audience? Like, if someone recorded your last argument, would you sound like the villain? If someone recorded your last argument, would you sound like the villain? If somebody recorded my last argument, would I sound like the villain? I try to be, for me, I try to be as understanding as I can to anybody's situation. Typically, I can manage myself, so I try to be overly understanding to other people. So I'm not sure. Depending on the argument. I try to be understanding. Even in an argument, I try to be understanding. Like, I might not agree, but I try to be understanding. I do. Was that just a general question or did it tie to this? Because I'm not understanding the whole situation. So was it pertaining to this clip? Do you know a little more? Or was that just something for the audience? Oh, just asking in the comments. Leola say, respectfully, can I not be used in this? Yes, so I was just basically sending you warm regards and things, but I did want the people to hear your sentiments. A lot of times the people will make it seem as if they are not aware, they have not heard, and things like that. So in this time that you're dealing, and this was the clip from this scenario, it did come out as such. But I totally understand your sentiments, and things like that. I can definitely understand it. But I don't want people to, I at least want to do my part to just say I don't want people to have you feel as if you are, I don't want basically you feeling how you're feeling and people being aware of what you're going through and utilizing that. Oh, you say, however, the conversation is deeper and I don't want, and see, that's the part I did not know. I definitely understand your sentiments. Got you. And I felt as if what you were saying here kind of summed up everything. I did feel as if me listening to it, you did kind of sum up everything. And so that is what touched me, is that listening to it, I did feel like you summed up everything. Well, no, she's saying in the manner of her having to go into details, rehashing things like of that nature. That's what she's speaking to. She's speaking to that because the clip is already out, but she's speaking to um, the aspect of her having her go deeper or pressing upon it for her to go deeper. Um, I could totally understand that. Um, whew. All right. So to our next story, in the same fashion. So it's been thrown in her face. So the audience is speaking to it. The always in my business. They're speaking to it. They're saying, because I'm not privy and I haven't been there to witness it, but I do agree with that. In a nutshell, that clip kind of summed up her sentiments. But I didn't know that people are like pressing upon it and using it against her. That's what I did not know. Okay, so y'all are, okay, so it is Leola did state it's much deeper. Y'all are type into it. I can see. Wow. Well, no, it's not picking and choosing because we played the clip and she made it aware. She made me aware that it's deeper. The audience is somewhat aware. So it's not picking and choosing. It's being respectful in the manner because as the audience is typing, they're alleging to how severe it could go. And already from what I read, that was already too much. Welcome, Leola, and go ahead,
Hey,
Leola.
Manny. So
Hey.
real quick, the conversation, which I don't think that people really understood, was that those of us who are grieving, we don't want to be used as a way for other people to get back at someone else. So when AJ lost against Breaking, then she uses the whole Thibodeau, what Thibodeau is going through as a way to be like, oh my God, you guys, this is so sad. We need to do better. And then Bryson did the exact same thing. And then he throws in how HB doesn't care anything about me because I pay her, and that she would be talking about my dad in a second. My entire conversation was like, we don't want to be used. Our grief doesn't, we don't want to be used like this. A lot of times we get on here for a distraction. Like, that's it, a distraction. We don't want to be constantly having to relive the things that we already have to deal with every single day, every single moment, every single hour. And that is what I was going with. And Trina, the way she speaks to me and the way that she threatens me constantly with like, oh, you don't want me to bring stuff up. You don't want me to talk about your dad. And then the next thing, I can be like, hey, Trina, leave me alone. And then she's like, yeah, well, shut up about it or I'll mute you, when I'm saying, hey, you guys, leave me out of whatever y'all are arguing about. Whatever HB and Bryson and Trina are going about, like, y'all leave me out of it because what you're saying is a lie. And she said, oh, if you keep on talking, like, you'll be muted because she's a mod there or whatever. I don't care. So that was the conversation. And I just felt like we're constantly, our sadness, our grief, and all that kind of stuff is being constantly used as a way to one another. And then I see you guys saying I'm performative or whatever. Y'all don't have to watch me. Y'all never have to listen to me. It's so easy to block me. I've blocked a lot of you guys. It just so happened that that on Monday was a hard day. It was an extremely hard day for me. My daughter, her birthday was on Sunday, and that was the first birthday that we ever had to celebrate without my dad. And being able to like try and celebrate, but at the same time understanding that this is a completely different life is just hurtful. So you guys can believe whatever y'all want to believe. I'm just saying, like, those of us who are going through these things, it's just best, like, pick something else. Pick something else to throw out.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Leola. We definitely stand with you here in the newsroom. I totally agree with you. I didn't know how deep it went, but I definitely felt like your message spoke to it all. I just didn't know how deep it actually went.
So, anyway, for those of you saying I'm sorry, for those of y'all saying I'm performative and all that kind of stuff, like, let me be performative, let me be fake, let y'all bring up stuff from 4 years ago. Y'all do that, okay? I don't care, but I'm always going to stand up for myself, especially when I'm being used as a pawn in someone else's game. I'm always going to do it. So,
That is true.
anyway.
And you should be able to ask that you respectfully not be used. That is true.
Yeah. All right.
And it
Y'all
be
have a good one.
respected. Thank you, Leola. And it definitely should be respected. We definitely should be respecting each other much more than what we do. We have these situations in front of us where 1 minute we're respecting this, next minute we disrespect that, the next minute we disrespect this, but yet we're respecting that. We have to utilize respect a lot more, compassion a lot more, empathy and sympathy, depending on which one you choose to use. But we do need to utilize those a lot more. Yeah. All right. Let's get into some more situations. Out of respect for Leola, at the moment, I'm not going to use the word that I used earlier. Um, so, whew, more situations. This next situation definitely took my attention. How many of y'all knew that Remy Ma's child was accused of something? How many of y'all knew that? You did? You did? Hey, Canines. Oh, you didn't know until yesterday. See, I would have had this on Monday had I came on Monday. Then I would have had it on Tuesday had I came on Tuesday. Um, but today is Wednesday. Oh, so y'all just not saying, oh, child, I could have broke the news, child, but oh, child, y'all done already got the scoop. Okay, so yes. So some more had to happen, child. Oh my God. Okay, let's get into it, honey. So apparently, while Remy Ma's son was